Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the 7 most reliable SUVs that will last a lifetime. Number 7. Subaru Forester. At number 7 sits the Subaru Forester, a compact SUV that has built a strong name among mechanics for lasting well and keeping owners happy. Consumer Reports' recent brand rankings show Subaru moving to the top, passing Lexus and Toyota, which held those spots for many years. The Forester earned a score that was well above average, which lines up with what many shops see every day. Subaru sticks to steady upgrades instead of wild redesigns, and that approach pays off. The Boxer engine has been refined for decades and is now known as one of the most dependable setups in the car world. Mechanics like that Subaru uses proven parts instead of chasing short-lived tech trends that often lead to extra problems. The symmetrical all-wheel drive setup is another big reason this SUV gets so much praise. Many rivals use part-time systems or units that depend heavily on electronics, but Subaru keeps things simple with a full-time layout that stays engaged. Fewer moving parts mean fewer chances for something to break. Mechanics often say these AWD systems last as long as the vehicle with no major trouble. The non-turbo engine option keeps things simple, avoiding the extra heat and stress that come with turbo units, though the turbo models have held up well too. The CVT sometimes gets mixed reviews for feel, but in the Forester it has shown strong long-term life, unlike the weak CVTs found in some other brands. Keeping a Forester in good shape is not difficult. While the Boxer layout makes spark plug work a bit tighter than an inline engine, most other jobs are easy and do not call for special tools. Parts are easy to find and cheaper than what you see with upscale brands. Common issues tend to be small and expected. Older models had gasket trouble, but Subaru fixed that years ago. Newer Foresters may use a little oil as they age, but that is easy to manage with regular checks. The main rule is sticking to the service schedule, especially oil changes. Foresters are known to go the distance. Many reach 200,000 to 300,000 miles and stay strong, especially in areas where Subaru ownership is common. The shape, clear view out of the cabin, and easy size make it popular with families who keep cars for a long time. Mechanics often point buyers toward the Forester when they want strong AWD, good cargo space, and long life without high service bills. It shows what a practical SUV should be, built to last and ready for many years on the road. Number 6. Honda CR-V. Holding the 6th spot is the Honda CR-V, a compact SUV that mechanics have been suggesting to drivers for more than 20 years. Reliability studies keep placing the CR-V near the top, with its standard engine setups showing strong long-term durability and far fewer issues than many hybrid or electric systems. Its reputation comes from Honda's simple and steady approach to engineering, built on clear design, solid parts, and steady refinement. The CR-V runs on proven engines that go through heavy testing before production. Honda's 4-cylinder engines, both the regular and the turbo versions, are known for lasting a long time when serviced on schedule. Mechanics often bring up the CR-V's transmission as a highlight. Honda's CVT used here is known for lasting far longer than many others in the market, avoiding the common problems seen in other brands. Maintain the fluid on time, and it is normal for these units to cross 200,000 miles with no big repairs. The layout of the CR-V makes basic service easy. Oil changes, filters, and small parts are simple to reach. The engine bay is arranged in a clear way, and mechanics do not need to remove large sections of the front end to reach regular service items. This helps keep labor costs low and work time short. Build quality is steady across all trims. The body stays tight as the years go on, with few rattles or noises even on older units. The cabin materials age well, and the mechanical parts hold their accuracy far past the 100,000-mile mark. Most CR-V issues tend to be small things. A few model years had minor screen or electrical hiccups, but they were usually covered under warranty and did not affect the main mechanical systems. The engine, transmission, all-wheel drive parts, and brakes stay strong. Real-world data backs all this up. Mechanics often see CR-Vs with 250,000 miles still running with their original major parts. Since the CR-V is so common, parts are easy to find and priced fairly. Independent shops know the platform well, so owners do not need to depend on the dealer for every repair. This mix of space, fuel use, long-term strength, and fair pricing makes the CR-V a smart choice for families. Mechanics often point buyers toward it when dependability and low running costs matter more than fancy extras or high-end badges. Number 5. Mazda CX-5. Taking the fifth spot is the Mazda CX-5, a compact SUV that has built a strong name for reliability thanks to steady engineering and careful quality control. Mazda often sits in the shadow of Toyota and Honda, but the technicians who work on these cars know the CX-5 is put together with real care and consistency. Its dependability comes from Mazda's focus on simple, proven hardware instead of flashy tech or complicated systems. The 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine is one of the most trusted units on the market, using familiar parts without turbos or extra systems that tend to create trouble in other engines. Mechanics also like that Mazda sticks with a traditional 6-speed automatic instead of a CVT or a dual-clutch setup. These automatics are well-tested, long-lasting, and easy to service. They keep their clean, smooth shifts even when the miles start to pile up. The CX-5 feels solid in a way that often beats pricier models. Panel fit is tight, the cabin materials hold up well, and the mechanical parts operate with a clear sense of precision. Many technicians say the CX-5 keeps its firm, well-built feel longer than most rivals. Mazda's rust protection is another strong point. The brand uses heavy corrosion treatment on the body and frame, which makes it a smart choice for areas with rough winters and salted roads. Techs in cold regions often report that CX-5s resist rust far better than many others that show wear early. Routine care is simple and not expensive. The engine bay is arranged in a clean way, so regular tasks are quick to handle. Parts are easy to find and priced fairly. While Mazda's dealer network is smaller, the CX-5's solid track record means owners do not need constant shop visits. The CX-5 has very few recurring issues. Some older units had mild infotainment glitches, but the mechanical side has a strong history when maintained. Many owners see well over 150,000 miles without serious trouble. Its enjoyable handling makes people want to keep it longer too. Mechanics often point the CX-5 toward buyers who want a compact SUV that drives well, stays dependable, and feels like it was built to last. Number 4. Toyota Highlander. The Toyota Highlander takes the fourth spot as a strong example of how Toyota builds a three-row SUV meant to last. This midsize model has earned steady praise from mechanics for steady family use and the ability to cross 300,000 miles with normal care. Its strength comes from Toyota's long-standing V6 paired with an 8-speed automatic. This setup has been in service for years, and it keeps showing long life across many Toyota models. Mechanics often see Highlanders pass 250,000 miles without any major work when owners stay on top of basic service. Toyota tends to keep things simple and proven rather than chasing the newest tech, which helps avoid early faults. The company spends a lot of time testing parts before release, so the end result is an SUV where systems work as expected and keep working long after the odometer climbs. The hybrid version also stands out. Toyota's hybrid setup has been tested over millions of miles in the Prius and other cars, and that same system works in the Highlander with the same level of trust. Mechanics note that hybrid owners usually see strong reliability plus much better fuel use than the standard gas engine. Build quality is solid from front to back. Panel gaps stay tight, the cabin materials hold up, and the structure stays firm with age. Even after years of hauling kids, luggage, and daily wear, the Highlander usually remains free of shakes or rattles. Mechanics like how Toyota designs it to handle heavy family use without fading. Upkeep is simple and priced fairly for a three-row SUV. Toyota lists clear service rules, and following them helps the SUV stay strong long-term. Parts are easy to find, and while Toyota parts are not always the cheapest, they are reasonable and widely stocked. Real issues are rare. A few years had small infotainment glitches, but nothing common or serious, and most were fixed under warranty. Long-term data backs up its strong name. Many Highlanders on the road today have 200,000 to 300,000 miles and still serve families every day. With a roomy third row, smart layout, and a long record of dependability, it's often the first pick for families who want a three-row SUV without the repair worries found in many higher-priced options. Mechanics recommend it again and again for buyers who want something that simply lasts. Number 3. Honda Pilot. The Honda Pilot holds the third spot and reflects Honda's focus on building a three-row SUV that stays dependable, stays family-friendly, and holds up for years. Mechanics often point to the Pilot as one of the most reliable choices in this class. Its strong record comes from Honda's tried V6 engine and steady transmission setup. This combo has been tested for years across many Honda models and is known for smooth power and long life. Many mechanics say these engines and transmissions cross 200,000 miles without major trouble. Honda's approach is clear in the way the Pilot is built. The brand leans on proven tech and steady engineering instead of chasing trendy add-ons. Every system gets tested again and again before release, which helps the Pilot stay consistent as the miles climb. Build quality stays strong across trims and model years. Panel gaps stay tight, the cabin materials handle wear well, and the mechanical parts hold their precision. Mechanics often mention that even high-mileage Pilots still feel solid. Maintenance is simple for a three-row SUV. The engine bay is laid out in a way that makes routine work quick. Honda's service schedule is easy to follow, and staying on it keeps the Pilot running well. Parts are easy to find from both dealers and aftermarket shops. Its all-wheel drive system is known for dependability thanks to a simple design without extra electronics that can fail. The suspension uses a basic setup with serviceable bushings and common shocks that last. Brakes are large enough to handle the weight and tend to wear slowly. Issues are rare. A few older years had transmission concerns, but Honda covered these with warranty extensions. Newer Pilots are strong across all major systems. Many owners reach far past 200,000 miles with little more than routine care. The Pilot's sensible layout and long life make it a top pick for families who plan to keep their SUV for years. Mechanics often suggest it for anyone who needs three rows and wants Honda's steady dependability. Number 2. Toyota 4Runner. In second place sits the Toyota 4Runner, a body-on-frame SUV that many mechanics see as close to indestructible. The 2025 version runs on a fresh platform and still scores a solid 86 for predicted reliability, keeping its tough reputation without losing dependability. Its long history of reliability comes from truck-style construction and careful engineering. While most crossovers use car-like setups, the 4Runner sticks with body-on-frame design, a solid rear axle, a proven V6, and a part-time four-wheel drive system that Toyota has refined for decades. This classic setup keeps the SUV simple and extremely tough. Mechanics respect the 4Runner because it sticks to old-school engineering. The powertrain avoids turbos, complex gearboxes, and extra electronics that tend to fail. The natural V6 and the standard automatic gearbox are known to keep running for hundreds of thousands of miles with only basic care. Its simple approach continues through the whole SUV. The four-wheel drive system uses a trusted transfer case instead of complicated all-wheel drive setups. The suspension stays simple too, with easy-to-replace bushings and regular shocks instead of advanced adaptive parts. All this keeps repair bills lower and helps parts last longer. Build quality leans toward strength instead of luxury softness. The cabin materials are chosen for durability rather than fancy feel, and they handle rough use without wearing out fast. The body uses thick steel and solid rust protection, making the 4Runner well-suited for rough weather and tough terrain. Maintenance stays fair even with its rugged design. Oil changes and routine work are simple, and Toyota's big dealer network plus a strong aftermarket makes parts easy to find. Fuel economy is not a highlight, but long life and steady reliability balance out the extra cost. Real issues are rare for a model this capable. The drivetrain and other mechanical parts hold up well if serviced on time. Some years had small problems like cracking dashboards or the occasional cooler line leak, but these are minor compared to the overall record. The 4Runner's real-world lifespan is famous. Many examples pass 300,000 or even 400,000 miles and still run strong, often looking far newer than their age. Resale prices show this, with used models often selling high. Mechanics point buyers toward the Forerunner when long life and strength matter more than modern polish. Number 1. Lexus GX. Topping the list as the SUV that almost never quits is the Lexus GX, often called one of the most dependable models you can buy. Mechanics and long-term owners say the GX feels overbuilt and a bit slow, but that mix, paired with Toyota's strong build quality, gives it a level of durability that stands out. Many techs place it at number 1 when asked which SUV lasts the longest with the least trouble. The GX gets its long life from its Toyota Land Cruiser Prado base, its proven V8 in older units, and the newer twin-turbo V6 in recent ones. Nothing about the engineering is flashy. It focuses on strength and long-term use. Every part is made to handle years of driving and huge mile counts. Its body-on-frame layout adds toughness that most car-based crossovers cannot match. The frame holds up well and the structure stays solid even after heavy use. Mechanics often see GX units past 200,000 miles that still feel tight and smooth. The powertrain highlights Toyota's best work. The older V8 is known for running past 300,000 miles with no major problems. Build quality inside and out is high with small details made to last. From hinges to switches, the parts are chosen for long service life. The cabin materials stay strong as the years go on, and the mechanical parts keep their precision even at very high mileage. Upkeep costs stay fair for a luxury badge. The brand lays out service steps clearly, and sticking to them keeps the GX running almost forever. Parts cost more than Toyota versions, but the few repairs needed over time more than make up for it. The GX has almost no known weak spots. When owners follow the service plan, the SUV rarely fails. The proven drivetrain and tough build remove most of the common trouble areas found in other models. When problems show up, they are usually small and simple to fix. Longevity out in the real world is what gives the GX its name. Many owners pass 300,000 miles with no drama, and the SUV still feels steady. Its used prices stay high because buyers trust it. Mechanics often choose a GX for their own homes, which says more than any review. The GX stands as the top choice for long-term SUV dependability, mixing Toyota strength with Lexus comfort. If long life matters most, the GX sets the mark. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.